3 errors on the air. He'll be in the air with his San Diego Padres. Let's take a look at the starting lineup for Bud's club, and certainly some different names. Cabrera, Tony Gwynn, Adrian Gonzalez, you know him. Right behind is Kuzmanov. It's Chase Headley, Will Venable, Luis Rodriguez, Venezuelan Jose Labaton, and Chad Godin is on the mound. Max Scherzer, Maxwell M. Scherzer, is 25 years old, St. Louis born. And for Max, simply put, the story has been very shoddy defense behind him in his last 2 outings.
Yeah, for some reason, he's been the chosen one in the last 2 outings. He's been the guy that, well, the Diamondbacks have kind of played the Keystone Cops behind him with 7 errors in his last 2 starts.
So continue to attack the strike zone, do your thing, and let's see what kind of day Max can have. We're underway at Chase Field. Unearned runs. You don't love being on this list. That's just the bottom line. These are guys with some tough luck behind them. 2-0 the count to Everth Cabrera out of Nicaragua, 22 years young. And in getting his shot, doing a fine job. Nice numbers. 2-1 the count. Switch hitter, a little bit better against left-handed pitching. And a couple of hits in this series. There's another strike. 2-2 to even things up. Max pitches much better so far on the road this year than at home. That's the stuff that plays well anywhere. Max Scherzer sits down Everett Cabrera. Max wants to remind you as well something very important about the man who plays behind him at third base that you need to consider.
Hi, I'm Max Scherzer. I just want everybody to remember to vote for Mark Reynolds because he deserves to be an all-star.
Simple enough.
It's very nice of Max. Very eloquent.
It was a big night last night when he delivered the state of Missouri.
That's a swing state, too. He is just pumping fastballs right in the zone. Joe West, home plate umpire, going to have rotator cuff surgery using that right arm so much.
There's another.
There's our buddy, great friend of the show, Country Joe West.
Gwynn calls time, a late call of time. Max not too fond of that, but Tony granted it. Tony at 3:03. Free Tony Gwynn was the call as they made it back to Milwaukee, and since he's been freed and gotten to the big leagues, he's done a nice job. 1-2 the count.
I love the fact that Max Scherzer has not thrown an off-speed pitch yet. Hadn't needed to. Keep pumping that fastball until they make you throw something else.
8 pitches, all fastballs.
Gas.
My goodness.
Why mess around with off-speed if you don't need it, Darren Sutton? That's just let's play baseball, Tony Gwynn. He just threw fastballs right by him. Very impressive. Pretty strikeouts, I like to call them, Darren. When you throw a fastball right by somebody, that's pretty.
That fastball runs away. Max is at his best the first time through the order. As you see Adrian Gonzalez, who's always at his best. Changeup, the first off-speed pitch of the game. 2-0 the count.
I like Max not messing around, just staying right on the rubber, working quick. 2-0 right down the middle and threw it right by him. Gonzalez was tardy.
2-1 the count. Gonzalez against these Diamondbacks this year, 8 for 37. It's a .216 clip, but he's been walked 13 times, and that's getting to be commonplace for this slugger. Bouncing ball, Felipe Lopez. He gobbles it up. Max Scherzer in 13 pitches settles things down. No, Supreme Court. No, just All-Star game. Just asking to get you into the All-Star game, Mark Reynolds. Felipe Lopez hopefully will be on for Mark Reynolds. And hopefully as these folks continue to vote, maybe Mark whacking in a few more runs. Cracking in a few more runs, as our director Mitch Riggin likes to say. Southwest.com starting lineups. Black Crack Diamondback. Lopez, Drew, Upton, Reynolds, and Parra. Venezuelans right there. Montero and Parra doing a great job. Tracy, Young, and Scherzer.
They're going to face right-hander Chad Godin. Had a couple of very good starts his last two. That beard's changed a little bit.
The beard changes all the time. There's a little bit of we were talking. I thought it was a great question, by the way, that Mulkey came up with last night. What do Abe Lincoln and Mark Reynolds have in common? That's a little Abe Lincoln look to him. Great question.
Chad Godin is also a fellow that's never met my dad.
That's a very good point. Fans love the bell. Good to hear that today. Bouncing ball. There to make the play, and to the bag goes Adrian Gonzalez. Lopez just makes it there. Let's take a look at the defense for the San Diego Padres. Headley, Gwynn, and Venable. On the infield, Kuzmanov, Cabrera, Rodriguez, and Gonzalez. And Jose Labaton works behind home plate. Young man out of Portuguesa in Venezuela doing the catching. This guy can pick it, though. For a big guy who can drive it out all over the ballpark, he's a slick fielder as well, isn't he?
He's got great hands, great feet. Even though he's not fleet of foot, he still has quick feet as that one's popped up. That'll come back and out of play. There's the young Venezuelan star.
We had a chance to run into him. He's excited for this opportunity. Two Padres on the disabled list with regard to catchers. Nick Hundley. And Hundley was doing a lot of the catching. Henry Blanco.
Blanco as well.
Yeah. And like is the case just about everywhere we go over the last few weeks. As that is a strike. Throws a change up there. The young man wanted to know what it was like, because he said family members were asking, talking about it, to be in the house as we were able to do when Omar Vizquel set the mark for most hits by a Venezuelan-born baseball player in the big leagues.
Well, it resonated throughout that great country.
Oh, my. Just hope it stayed away from that kneecap.
That's one of those where you don't expect it to hit your knee, but yet it cuts at the last second. And you have no time to brace. You just think it's, let's see where it gets him. It looks like the back. Knee. Golly. Oh. Maybe just an inch above the knee. It would not shock me at all if Stephen Drew has the exit stage left.
He's all right.
He's all right. He's a tough kid. A.J. Hinch, Ken Crenshaw out there consulting with him. I think he just thought that was going to be inside. Yeah, I don't think it was above the knee. I think it was right on there. Ow.
That's a great shot there. John Willie down there. Thank you, John. Nice shot.
Down there with first base umpire Rob Drake. Remember, he took a shot in the knee last year.
Way to go.
We gave him big props. I'm sure Rob Drake telling him, yeah, I know how you feel. Rob Drake stayed in the game. He says, you stay in there.
He was hit clean in Miami. I mean, it bowled him over like a bowling pin.
We gave him player of the game, remember?
That's exactly right.
Gas right by Justin Upton.
Justin Upton, a quieter month of July, no doubt about it, Gracie. I think maybe revisiting today how he paces himself through a game. He is just a much better hitter as the game goes along.
And the numbers scream it out. Gas right by him again. Strike two.
Beyond those numbers, the fact that 10 of his home runs have come in the second and third time through. Second time through, he's slugging .625. Third time through, he's slugging .909.
So he's just getting warmed up, you're saying?
He just gets warmed up. The interesting thing, though, in this at bat, as he checks his swing, is a lot of the times, you pointed this out, if I remember correctly, he'll take a few pitches. He hasn't done that this time.
No, also, I think, Justin plays with an edge. Yeah, he gets mad. He plays mad, and I think that shows it. The first at bat, more often than not, makes him mad.
Yeah, good point.
Because he's hitting 147 in his first at bat this year. And we've seen when he makes outs, or especially if he feels like he got himself out, he gets very upset with himself, and well, you see the numbers on from there. And that leads us to our key to the game by Arrowhead, Brown and Brown, and Superstition Springs Chevy dealers. Get the edge.
You like that?
Yeah, see, he's going to be mad. So look out from here on out.
And it turns it up a notch. By the way, the other way that key to the game ties in is the man digging into the batter's box. Help give him the edge in the vote. Mark Reynolds. Pablo Sandoval, Shane Victorino are separated by 2 percentage points in a voting that's so close for the final roster spot. There have been 5 different lead changes. Mark Reynolds of the Diamondbacks, and I quote, continues to surge in 3rd place. He's left Matt Kemp behind. He has left Christian Guzman behind.
So now he's going to have to maybe sky to right field. Will it stay in play? Maybe he can pull a Lance Armstrong. Kind of come from the clouds.
He's going to have to.
Yes.
He needs your help, folks. We encouraged you yesterday, and we'll encourage you again. Call your friends and family members all over the country. We're working on as many states as we can. There are some we just cannot claim.
Yeah. I got us Arkansas.
Oh, I tell you, I'm very proud of that. The 1-1. Broke his bat. But don't break his heart. Make sure that you vote and vote and vote. If you're watching us at work, you can work later. Vote for Mark Reynolds. Glad to have you back at the ballpark, hopping online, voting as much as you can on MLB.com, on DBacks.com, as we continue to update you from Election Central. Mark Grace, what do you see there?
Well, I see that a lot of people are starting to come around to our way of thinking. They're voting Mark Reynolds. I know these are the states that we've delivered them, and because of that, that was the surge that Mark Reynolds got last night. Thanks to you Diamondback fans. A lot going on that side.
Frank the Grandpa voted. That one is fouled off. I'd actually like one more shot at that if we
see
can.
this again.
I mean,
please.
cats were voting, horses were voting in their home. That is dedication. Sapphire the cat, the horse. Look at Casper Moon, the horse.
Sierra Dawn, the horse.
Fastball is in, 1-1 the count.
Didn't know that could go online in the stables. That's awesome. Oh, nice change up there from Max. Looks good, doesn't he?
Looks very good. He's only thrown a couple of off-speed pitches of the 16. It's been a lot of fastballs. Like that
yes. One. Goodness gracious, Darren.
3 strikeouts of the first 4. The defense has been enjoying watching this. Let's take a look at who they are and how they work. Para CY with Upton. Vote for Mark Reynolds is at third base. And, of course, Stephen Drew, Felipe Lopez, and Chad Tracy. Miguel Montero works with Max Scherzer.
There's been so many errors behind Max the last couple of starts. He's saying, heck with it. I'm just going to strike people out.
7's too many.
He's thinking maybe I shouldn't be pitching to contact.
Broken bat.
Thanks.
I'll have to get some new lumber. Max jumps ahead again, 0-2.
Again, the surge in third place.
That was an ash bat. That was an ash bat that broke right there. It didn't splinter into pieces. It just fractured right there. Nobody gets hurt.
So that's how they usually break.
Yeah, there's no javelins flying. And a changeup for another strikeout. Ah, Darren. There's a residency that just may be starting to maybe yawn and stretch here on the early day.
Construction crews are out. And what a host he can be, Max Scherzer. I think that's what you're speaking of. Instead, it's belted deep right field. Oh! Off the base of the wall. No visits to any hotels at this point.
How about up?
Bill Venable saying, I've seen a lot of fastballs. I'll try to be ready for one. And he was up.
A lot of times, especially the first time through, hitters will be taking a pitch, maybe taking a strike. But Max probably thought the same thing here. I'll just goose a fastball in there. And very fortunate that Venable hit that ball a good 400 feet, but it stayed in the ballpark. So it's only a 2-out double. Now I'll have to go to work on Luis Rodriguez here with 2 outs.
Hitting just 204 with a homer and 7 RBIs late on the fastball. Two hits in his last 30 at bats. Like Lobaton out of San Carlos in Venezuela. Oh, 2.
Don't miss the Chris Snyder bobblehead giveaway this Saturday. Given away to the first 25,000 fans. Plus, be one of 10 lucky fans to receive the special edition bobblehead autographed by Chris Snyder. Get tickets today by calling 602-514-8400 or visit dbacks.com.
There he is.
There's Snidepiece.
One of the better nicknames.
It is. He's still not feeling all that good. Going to have to spend a little more time on the bench on the disabled list. That bad back. So Miguel Montero going to continue to get, well, pretty much every day. Just missed a little down. 2-2.
Two balls, 2 strikes. Runner at second. A changeup way out front. Tracy flips to Scherzer. He strands him. So far, very good. Camp Day, of course, a great day. Camp
Awesome
Day
day.
everywhere. And don't forget about our Wet and Wild poll. A vote for Reynolds means a chicken in every pot, 2 cars in every garage, a ball in every fat burger, or a party at my house. At my house?
Hey!
74499. Text A, B, C, or D.
Wait. Or E. E. Party at Grace's.
Yeah, now we're
Come on,
talking.
man. That's where we had our party after we won the World Series.
All right. Need to change
Come on,
D to
man.
E and E to D. D to E and E to D.
Yep.
Bouncing ball and diving play up with it. And a nice job and a fine play taking a base hit away from one of the hottest hitters on this roster. Miguel Montero makes his way off, and as he does, he reminds you, especially those that English might be your second language, what to do over the next 24 hours.
Hola, soy Miguel Montero. Por favor, les invito a todos ustedes a que voten por Mark Reynolds para All-Star Game.
Wow.
So listen.
What'd he say?
Well, I'm going to guess, since I kind of told him what to say. You say it in Spanish. Hi, my name is Miguel Montero from Venezuela. Reminding you to please vote for Mark Reynolds for the All-Star game.
Love the fact that you can just let everybody know what he said. That's big league. Been boning up on your Espanol.
I have a long way to go. A long way to go. Luis Rodriguez, by the way, probably took away a hit from Miguel, ranging.
Great play. We've seen these 2 little guys up the middle for the Padres as that one's scored foul. Nice play over there by Kevin Kuzmanoff. So Chad Godin just mowing right through the D-backs here.
And here is Chad Tracy. You get Montero and Parra out right now. These Padres have been doing something during the 4-game winning streak. Those two have 18 hits combined, Montero and Parra.
Chacaron.
It has been a hit party as that one is away. To Chad Tracy. 1 for 11 against the Padres this year with a homer. Hitting 3 for 15 here in the month of July. Sailing away from Godin. 2-0 the count. Chad is beginning his career back in 2001 as a 34th round draft pick of the Rays in Tampa Bay. Played in Toronto, Oakland, Chicago, the Cubs last year, and San Diego. Misses away. 3-0.
I thought you were talking about Chad Tracy. I was like, wait a minute. He's been with the Diamondbacks the whole time.
That's a good point. There are a couple of Chads involved here.
3-0. Got to have the handcuffs on, doesn't he? And he walks him.
Tracy takes a walk. Well, here's kind of the now and then for you, Mark Grace, with regard to the facial hair.
I kind of like now.
Center fielder number
Yeah, I know you're a big. You call that one Niagara Falls, that beard or whatever that is right there.
Now it's Bulbo.
He's a very nice young man and a hard-working pitcher, but that's a terrible beard there on the right. Hey, whoa!
That's got to be a couple of rock stars. We got to figure out who they are.
Figure out where they're playing tonight.
They're D-backs fans.
I love it.
Before they play, before they get out on stage, though, let's just hope they hop online and vote for Mark Reynolds.
For Mark Reynolds.
He needs the rock star vote as well.
Speaking of rock star, where are we going to party? Your house or my house?
Well, it's definitely needing to be at your house. Couple of reasons.
So E?
E. A couple of reasons.
Oh, my goodness. Big Tex.
Well, he'll be coming in this weekend. That's a good reminder. Wes Helms coming in with the Florida Marlins. And that is a reminder to come on out this weekend and join us. That one is chased.
Wow.
On 3 pitches.
Chad Godin just blew CY's doors off.
Baseball brought to you by the top 3 Power Chevy dealers in the Valley. Arrowhead, Brown & Brown, and Superstition Springs, Enbach. Triple Hops Brewed, Miller Lite. They remind you, vote for Mark Reynolds. Jose Labaton takes a pitch that runs away. Played in a couple of games. This is his first major league at bat. And that one is in out of Portuguesa in Venezuela. High fly ball, well struck on the move. Chris Young just shot at the track. He is there. Not a bad showing. I'm sure that heart was pounding, but a nice pass on the baseball.
Well, he'll also learn here at the major league level a lesson that I learned when I was a rookie myself, Darren. My first big league hitting coach was a fellow named Joe Altobelli.
Okay.
World Series winning manager in Baltimore. And he told me, son, if you're going to have success at the major league level, what you have got to do is that one pop to first and an easy quick out.
Godin is erased.
He said, son, if you're going to succeed at the major league level, one thing you've got to do is stay out of the air to center field.
Really?
And I said the same thing. I said, really? Yeah, I said, why is that, Joe? He said, because it's the biggest part of the ballpark. Okay. It's the deepest part of the ballpark. And the opposing team's best outfielder will be out there patrolling it. So there's just no money to be made in the air to center field. And that was a lesson learned. And I'm sure somebody down there, probably hitting coach Jim Lefebvre of the San Diego Padres, is probably telling Jose Lobaton, son, you got to stay out of the air to center field.
Foul ball there. 3 years now. This is their third season together. I'm glad you finally shared that with me.
It's a story that I kind of keep it inside. I don't really. I pick small times, maybe once a year. There's Jim Lefebvre, great hitting coach, amazing hitting coach.
I do remember one time you shared that. It was at Coors Field during the National League Championship Series. When
special occasion.
Greg and Tom opened up their door over there for us and allowed us to work playoff games on radio. And you did share that story. I thank you then, and I thank them for that opportunity as well.
We were big league.
My friend, that is a Lobaton jersey there. That one is into right field. Has Justin on the move. Racing back towards the track. He is there. Pretty good athlete out there as well. That is support.
I love it. Think that was Pops?
Blast at the Virginia G. Piper branch of the Boys and Girls Club yesterday. Boys and Girls Clubbers visiting here today on Camp Day. And certainly an honor to have all the youngsters around. Everywhere. Oh, yeah. You got to listen to your counselor. That's the only thing. When I spoke with those kids yesterday, I reminded them, listen to your counselors and your parents and your teachers. Then you have fun. Just play within the rules. And now, see, that's not playing in the rules.
Throwing the breaking ball to the pitcher?
No.
Not fair?
That might get you sitting in the corner of the gym during camp.
Did you ever have to sit in the corner when you were at camp or in elementary school?
Every day.
Lots. Wow. Chad Godin is just carving up the D-backs the first time through. Oh, Darren. Join the D-backs this Sunday for Native American Recognition Day. Enjoy Native American dancing and tribal music throughout the game. D-backs fitted caps given away to the first 25,000 fans. Get tickets. Call 602-514-8400 or visit dbacks.com.
Well done, my friend. That is a very solid read.
Thank you.
And presentation.
Thank you.
That is a strike. Second time through the order. Here we go. And for Godin, he gets a little bit better.
Better?
The second time through.
Huh? Because the Diamondbacks haven't gotten a hit yet.
Well,
better?
According to the numbers, they've had their chance. The chance picks back up again the third time through. But 3 home runs allowed first time through. 3 total the rest of the game. Did you call anyone through the night? Did you have Justin call anyone? He's an all-star. Did you?
Well, Virginia Beach and Virginia was already delivered. So Justin's already there. You know what? He's fine there as that one's hit to center field. Tony Gwynn Jr. eases on back and makes the play. 2 quick outs.
Stephen Drew, as he makes his way to the plate, has a message for all of you looking on about this election.
Stephen Drew here with Arizona Diamondbacks. Just like to say I'm from Georgia, Valdosta, Georgia. Just want to remind all the folks out there that the All-Star is still going on for the votes. Vote for Mark Reynolds, my third baseman, and hopefully pull him through. He deserves it.
Very well said by Stephen Drew.
Southern contingency.
Yeah, I got the state of Georgia.
Get him some coffee. Vote, vote, and vote. And you can see on the map that because of that endorsement, we just delivered Georgia. We'll show it to you in a moment. Very big news. Stephen Drew, I guess he's been making phone calls down there looking on the map.
There it is right there. Georgia has been retained.
And that is very good news. Again, around this great land, people are standing up. They're letting their voice be heard, including Canada. At the great state of Canada delivered.
State.
That one is driven. It's the first time, I think, in the history of the Electoral College, democracy in the United States, that Canada has helped to decide an
election. The one difference is you can vote from another country for the All-Star game. Voting going on in Uzbekistan.
Good point.
Over there, all our soldiers over there in the Middle East are voting. Australia's checked in.
Over the inside corner, Stephen Drew does not want to check out. Not yet. Didn't like that call. Chad Godin. My goodness. Hope for Mark. continuing to be Election Day. Which two players won the 2008 final vote for the All-Star game?
I know that one, so I'm going to abstain.
No sunglasses at night for you, huh?
Nope. I will abstain.
No, never surrender?
No.
Okay. Let's start. 0-1 the count. Tony Gwynn.
Don't really know where you're going with that.
Right fielder, correct? I believe it was a right fielder that got elected.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I know. Midwest guy.
We worked hard in the Midwest.
I just didn't realize. I forgot the name of that singer.
Sunglasses at night?
Yes.
Never surrender.
I know.
1-2 the count. Pitches high. Now I don't know the American League answer.
I do.
That. You do.
Well, I was fortunate enough to work the All-Star game last year, so.
At Yankee Stadium.
Yeah, I was there, so I know that one. So I'm going to abstain.
What a thrill that must have been.
It was unbelievable watching Josh Hamilton in that home run contest. He had New Yorkers chanting his name. When does that ever happen to a non-Yankee?
It doesn't. You interviewed legends and Hall of Famers.
I did. I got Willie Mays. Got Derek Jeter. Mr. Yankee, the captain.
But this year,
I was. I'll abstain.
You'll abstain.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you and I have to take our trip.
You and I are going floating down the Salt River again.
Golly. Gwynn, fair ball. That bat shatters, rolls. That's a fair ball as Tony races on around. Justin fires it back in. Well, there's a difference. We saw a bat earlier, an ash bat that broke. Now that bat snaps and off it goes. Yikes.
No chance. Still hit it very hard. Justin gets it in quickly, but that's a leadoff double for Tony Gwynn. Just like that, here in the fourth inning of a scoreless game, the Padres out there cooking up a brew.
I'll tell you what, he has had no problem, Tony Gwynn, since coming to the West against the Diamondbacks. He's owned them.
He's worn them out, gotten a lot of hits.
12 hits for Tony Gwynn and 28 at bats. Fastball, fly ball, left field.
That's not going to do it,
Not at all. How about that, too? Immediate attack. He went right after Adrian Gonzalez.
He went right after Adrian Gonzalez. Adrian Gonzalez, first ball swinging. He just gets beat. And that is an unproductive out by a very good hitter. Thank you very much, says Max Scherzer in the Diamondback. You can see he's disgusted with himself. So a big out for Max.
Scoreless ball game. Kevin Kuzminoff. Now that changeup from Max misses it. Well, after just burying a fastball in on Adrian Gonzalez, love to see him turn one loose here against Kuzminoff. That good fastball. Two changeups in a row.
Changeup. Just maybe a reminder from Miguel Montero. By the way, you throw really hard. That'd be a good time to remember that.
A slider to 3-0.
Interesting. After blowing Kuzminoff away with fastballs his first at bat, striking him out on 3 pitches. Changeup, slider, 3-0.
And he is 0 for 4 in his career against it. Isn't that amazing? On 3-0. And you are taught this as a pitcher coming through the ranks. Just to get me over, you relax your mechanics, and 94 comes off your fingertips.
94. Let's see if he can rear back and maybe place one on the inside or outside corner. Make a.
Oh, there's a fastball. It's belted center field. Chris Young on the move, looking up. High with that balcony. Going up out over the plate. He was ready for it.
He's just played pepper with the walls here in this series. Another one high up off the wall. Well, you turn yourself into a one-pitch pitcher when you fall behind 3-1. That is right down the middle, and Kuzmanov hammers it. 1-0 Padres. Even at 94, you just can't go down the middle time and time again. So by falling behind with those off-speed pitches, Darren Sutton, that costs him.
Curious, isn't it? Put a hitter in it. You've been there. A guy has a good fastball, but you get to where you're looking for it then.
Well, yeah, you become a one-pitch pitcher, and a guy can cheat. And then when you don't locate it, when you put it down the middle, as that was tapped to Chad Tracy, will step on the bag for out number 2.
That was a changeup right at the shoe tops. And he gets him to roll out.
But it was after he used his fastball to jump ahead, put him in swing mode.
So file that at bat away, folks. It's one that we may be talking
Puzzling.
about. We hope that we're not.
Now right there, I like that adjustment that Max just made. Will Venable hit a first pitch fastball against him off the right center field wall for a double. Hit the first pitch fastball. Well, you break out your changeup now. It doesn't mean you can't use fastballs here. Just you throw something different on the first pitch. It's all part of adjusting. It's all part of what Mel Stottlemyre will be, I'm sure, talking with Max about between innings.
Fastball up and in, has Justin up to the move. He slides. He can't hold on. And a run will score. 2-0 San Diego. He went after a fastball up and in, and he was ready for it.
It looked like it jammed him. That's a ball that Justin looked like he was going to catch. Just make a little slide and catch it. Nope, right off the heel of the glove. And that's unfortunate for Max. Made a good pitch, jammed Will Venable, and Justin Upton just couldn't come up with the sliding catch.
Two to nothing, Luis Rodriguez now. Will Venable with 2 doubles in the ball game. Hitting 156 on the year. It looked like Justin had gotten there.
Oh yeah, he was there. That's a play that hopefully he'll start making more often than not. That's been the problem here for Max, falling behind. They fall behind. Even 150 hitters will hit you in this game.
Oh. 3-0 to a hitter, Luis Rodriguez, who is 2 for his last 31.
Puzzling.
And 1 the count. Diamondbacks open things back up tomorrow as the Florida Marlins come to town. And that's a big bounce, and that's something he has been trying to avoid. He was solid his first 3 innings. Three and 2.
Fastball right to the outside corner. So after a couple of off-speed pitches, gets him in a 3-0 hole. Max uses the fastball again, goes to 3-2. Let's see what he throws here on the 3-2 pitch. I'm hoping a fastball.
Ball 4.
And Mel Stottlemyre going to come out and have a conversation. I'm sure Max not real happy with this visit. but a worthy visit. Oh, man. Get tickets to this week's Friday fireworks game at Chase Field. Man, that's only in a couple of days. See the D-backs take on the Marlins. You just talked about the Fighting Fish from Florida.
Big Tex.
At 6:40 p.m. along with Big Tex, Wes Helms. Then stick around and enjoy a free post-game fireworks show. Call 602-514-8400 or visit dbacks.com. Looking forward to seeing Wes Helms.
I tell you what, looking forward to seeing him as well.
There's
Also,
Big Tex.
Friday night before the game in the Diamond Club, a mixer. It is singles night as well.
Whoa, what?
A mixer in the Diamond Club.
Friday?
Singles night before the game.
Friday?
Yep.
Oh, so we get a mixer at a singles night and then the fireworks show that night. And that's a first pitch changeup.
Falls behind 1-0.
To a fella in his, well, he's already in his second big league at bat. Gas.
There we go.
Now we're talking, Max.
You know how I like to say, drive it in the gap. Throw that heat.
Throw the ball. Gas.
Boy, pretty good pitch
Didn't get
there.
the call there.
2-1 to count.
Man, you got a weapon like that for a right arm. Gas. Now we're talking.
Max innings 1 through 3, 7 of 10 first pitch strikes. This inning, 3 of 7 first pitch strikes. Falling behind, and that's what you were talking about earlier. And with secondary
With the
pitches.
off-speed stuff, yeah. Hadn't found the command of it.
Bouncing ball, Felipe Lopez. He is there. Throws low. Chad Tracy is there to snag it. A couple of big runs for the Padres. Outfield coach Lo Bundy probably talking about the play that he had last half inning.
Now D-backs fans, it's time to introduce the question section where one lucky fan.
So you don't just coach in the bases, you coach your defenders as well.
You're coaching all the time, whether you're Lo Bundy, whether you're Chip Hale, or any of the other coaches. You're in constant communication with these guys. Let's see. Justin now probably a little mad. That's when he starts to really improve.
So he drops down a bunt. And he is erased.
Unfortunately, it wasn't a very good one.
Don't forget, it's a big inning.
Third baseman, Mark Reynolds.
And he wants to get it started. But you got to do it by driving. Drive it off that
Drive it in
sign.
the gap.
Drive it in the gap. Off the sign. $450,000. Gila River Casinos. Hit it and win sign. Hit that sign. $450,000 to Brian Johnny.
Well, what's his last name?
Johnny.
No, that's his middle name. What's his last name?
Johnny.
Oh, okay.
We got to vote for Mark Reynolds. Hang on. Focus in, folks. Got to get him there. Mark fouls that one off.
Boy, he got a pitch to hit there.
Our Firestone leaderboard. Major League Baseball's home run leaders. How about second? That one is up and in. One and two the count on the Sheriff. A topper, and it's a foul ball. He's been humbled by all of the support, including John McCain.
How can that not humble you? Struck him out.
Got him with a slider.
Chad, go Dan.
I'll tell you what, this is a good Aflac trivia question. I know you really cared about it.
I know them. So I abstain.
You were there last year in New York. The two players that won the final vote for the All-Star game. Corey Hart and Evan Longoria. I had forgotten about that. I'd remembered Corey Hart. Got to vote for Mark.
By the way, Darren.
Yes.
Diamondbacks don't have a hit yet.
No, they certainly don't.
Right on the cusp of maybe telling Chad Godin that he's got a no-hitter going. Not yet, though.
High fly ball left field.
Yep, it's about that time.
Headley is there. He makes the play. 4 innings, no hits. The Padres lead it by a score of 2-0. Sports pool in our pool camp. Enjoying some sunshine on this Wednesday afternoon. There's plenty of sunshine in the valley indoors.
Nice looking crowd we have here today.
It's a little different in the shot. That one to Chad Godin. Now Chad Godin, we talked about the beard that he is sporting. So many different looks. Mark Grace doesn't really enjoy that one.
No, I like the one he's got now.
Oh, you like that?
Yeah, the other one, yeah.
That's the bulbo, that one there.
Yeah, that one's a little more no-hitterish.
He is no-hitterish. There's no doubt about that.
Jim LaFever. Man, he throws hard. You just pitch, son.
Everett Cabrera has to hop out of the way. Look out. Fouled back to the press box area, and oh my goodness, a terrible play by Steve Gilbert.
Steve Gilbert?
Yep. Fine writer for MLB.com.
He blow another one?
He did.
I see him just now getting back to his chair.
He's a good writer.
Great writer.
Just
terrible hands.
Just struggles. And again, this is twice this year. That one is fouled off. Thank goodness that one's up in the seats. Thank goodness. But it's just, I think, tough for him. There's a lot of fear that goes into it. You know, the last time it occurred, it was captured and remembered on MLB.com.
It was.
Maybe that'll happen again.
And
just a horrible play. That one is away. Want to take a ride up top to our APS rooftop solar camp. We remind all of you, by the way, that if you have the opportunity to install solar panels on top of your roof, go green this summer. A lot of sunshine to enjoy and a lot of sunshine to help power your home. Do as he writes. Youngsters, do as he writes.
Not as he does.
Steve Gilbert, he writes about big league ball. He is nowhere near big league defensively. Good writer, though, on dbacks.com.
He is a terrific writer, and we're proud of his work until a foul ball comes his way. And then he sounds like more like a mouse with his kind of squeak as he's running from it.
When you go to read his fine work, make sure to vote for Mark Reynolds, who would have caught that ball.
Yes. There he is, doing a big league job.
No one is safe up there. Run on the move to throw down. And a little bit of help there. What a job by Stephen Drew, sliding in. Very casually sneaking on the other side of the bag and popping that tag down. You bet you owe it.
Yeah, that's a nice tag there, and a really good throw by Miguel Montero. That's the first time Cabrera's been caught this year. Just a nice tag right there. Out is Cabrera. And that always helps Max Scherzer. Getting a little wild now here in the top of the 5th inning. A walk was erased by Miguel Montero, and Stephen Drew now falling behind 3-0 to Tony Gwynn. Now it's 4-0. Dan, you were a pitcher. How does that happen? That all of a sudden you just lose your command?
I think when you're a pitcher that has the gifts that Max had, which I never touched, I think with regard to your arm speed, your velocity, I think you lose your release point. I don't think you lose your focus. I think you lose your release point. You have to slow things down. And with a guy that's so energetically driven like him, I mean, you see how he bounces around. I think you start jumping at the plate. trying to do more.
You start trying to guide the ball instead of throw it.
It's one or the other. You either start to guide it, which slows everything down too much, instead of turning it loose, or you jump at the plate, trying to do too much. Gwynn is now 3 for 3 with 2 walks in the times that he has faced Max Scherzer.
Looks like his daddy, doesn't he?
Oh, he does. Talks like his daddy. It's, you close your eyes, it's very similar.
Gas. 96 miles an hour on that one, Darren Sutton. That's what I'm talking about. I mean, the old high hard one right there. Good.
Fouls that one into the seats. And the count is 1-2. Thank goodness it was on the other side of the working press box. Everyone's okay.
Nobody happier than Steve Gilbert.
Wow.
Trying to throw another high fastball and ended up throwing a pitch out.
Our Quest high-speed internet, high-speed pitch. Got him over the top of a changeup, and a dandy one.
Best one of the day.
Don't forget, vote for Mark Reynolds on MLB.com. Continue to support him. Reynolds, youngsters at the Virginia G. Piper branch of the Boys and Girls Club. Not that, Grayson.
Love it.
We enjoy, certainly, and you bet, Sweet. I like that. I haven't seen a sign like that in ages around here.
Hadn't happened this year.
We have, I think, here in a moment, some very big news with regard to the voting, with regard to the election that you folks need to hear.
Well, I can't wait.
Now it's called a teaser. First, that pitch is away. 3-0 the count.
The Diamondbacks need a little shot of adrenaline, shot in the arm, if you will. Need a leadoff man on base. Go down in the stretch. There's a strike.
Well, if anybody can do it, it certainly is this gentleman. He popped up to third base in the second inning, but is 10 for his last 18, including that.
That's how you do it right there, Gerardo Pa.
He reaches with more news on the election. Let's find Mark McClune. Mark?
Yeah, that's right. Mark Reynolds has just picked up another ringing endorsement from Justin Upton's brother, BJ, of the Tampa Bay Rays.
Wow.
Says Mark Reynolds, he's kind of doing his thing under the radar out there. The market is not as blown up as the rest of the market, so I would have to say him. So BJ Upton is in Mark Reynolds' corner, and according to MLB.com, there were over 34 million votes last year in this race. We're on a record pace to surpass that. Right now, Pablo Sandoval and Shane Victorino are neck and neck. It is changing by the minute with Mark Reynolds in a secure third. But keep voting. Again, 34 million was the number last year.
Keep voting again. Thank you for that update. Thank you for that base hit, Chad Tracy. The first one of the ball game for the Diamondbacks.
Center fielder.
No, I don't have to tell Chad Godin that he's got a no-hitter going anymore because Chad Tracy just pulls it right through the hole. Venable does a nice job at charging it quickly. Yeah, that'll make Felipe Lopez happy. I like to see that from Felipe. Get those boys going in there, showing some leadership. Will your way into this thing, Darren Sutton. Come on, Darren Sutton. You've been moping around here all afternoon. Let's go. Get a little excited, son. Oh, dear.
I've got a little something for you, my friend.
What do you got?
Third is not acceptable. If you fans think that third place is acceptable for Mark Reynolds,
Nope, it's not.
it has been great that he is charging and he is surging in third. He needs to win the vote.
Yeah. Third place doesn't get him in.
34 million, 34 schmillion. I don't care how many vote. Just get Mark Reynolds in. I don't care what the
Vote
record
more.
was last year. I don't care what it is this year. I just want Mark Reynolds to be voted in.
He deserves it.
You better. You better vote.
0-2 count here on Chris Young. Got to find a way to get something productive here out of Chris Young. See if you can move a runner up. Maybe both of them up.
1-2 the count.
Or maybe drive him in. That'd be groovy.
High fly ball, left center field. All right, we'll take a look. And walk the tag. So Chris is 0 for 2. And here's Max Scherzer. A lot of folks are coming together, having vote parties. Gracie and I, we were tapping on a door this morning. We did kind of a early shift. We knew folks were getting up, getting ready to go to work. We were tapping on doors, having coffee with folks at 6:30 in the morning.
It was great.
Senator John McCain on his Twitter page has now added a new, what do they call that, tweet when you add a new update? He has done it again today.
Has he really?
Again today. Vote for Mark Reynolds.
That's, well, the Senators just coming up big for Mark Reynolds.
This is unbelievable, by the way. I'm going to read you the last two that he has posted. How about this? You want to feel humbled, Mark Reynolds? Before the Mark Reynolds mention, just met with Honduran political leaders. President Arias is the right man to resolve the crisis. Above that, at MLB.com, don't forget to vote for Mark Reynolds.
After what's going on down in Honduras, oh my gosh.
Wow.
Meeting with world leaders and touting Mark Reynolds. Nice punt there by Max Scherzer.
Beautiful bunt, and now a chance for Felipe. He was pumping his fist a moment ago. We've got a big old plate of food he can dig in and eat and tie this ball game up.
And that's as perfect as you can do it right there. Down the third base line, deaden it nicely. Godin comes over and makes a good play, but that's a successful sacrifice. And Felipe Lopez going to try to come up with a big 2-out hit to tie up the ball game.
Don't forget, as you continue to vote, also visit us online, Twitter, D-Backs Booth. Love to see you sign up. Continue to encourage others to vote. It's got news about the great state of Vermont coming in to support.
Vermont, really? What do you got?
House of Sparky, fine establishment in Vermont, has delivered the state.
House of Sparky? You mean the Sun Devil mascot?
No, no.
He's from Vermont?
No. CW. That one is low. 2-0 the count. We know the great work being done on AZ Snake Pit. Online, getting great things done. DiamondbacksBullpen.org. They're working the internet. They're communicating like John McCain is.
It's great. Good to see Sparky's really working hard.
Well, I'm sure he is. It's a different one, though.
I didn't know he was such a big maple syrup guy.
It's just high. Different one, but 3-0 the count. Felipe Lopez. 5 for his last 12 with runners in scoring.
I green light him right here. He's a 300 hitter. I green light him right here. If he gets something he likes, go ahead and take a whack at it.
He didn't like it, and I don't blame him.
Good at bat. That looks like a pitch around.
All right.
To get to Stephen Drew, which is, well, he's a 250 hitter this year, but also a guy very dangerous. A little more power than Felipe Lopez.
Chad Godin, by the way, as we talked about the domination today that we have seen to this point as everyone gathers on the mound, has made 5 appearances and 2 starts in his career against the Diamondbacks. In that time, he is 0-1 with an ERA of 9.20. On June the 5th, he had a start against Arizona in which he went 5 innings, gave up 5 runs, and lost 8-0.
Now that shortstop Stephen Drew.
Bases are full. Stephen Drew 2 for 6 in career at bats with a home run against Godin.
Pours a strike in there over the outside corner. 0-1.
Slider, no balls and 2 strikes.
Well, Godin has walked 2 batters this inning, Darren. This is where you make a guy pay. If he's going to give you freebies out there, you got to deliver them home. So far, Stephen Drew sitting in an 0-2 hole.
Wynn playing Drew the other way, but yet in right, Venable playing him the pull. It is wide open out there. Doesn't matter. On 3 pitches, Stephen Drew is gone.
He got carved up.
AT&T, the nation's fastest 3G network. AT&T, your world delivered. And 1-0, the first pitch delivered. Off-speed pitch to Kevin Kuzminoff.
Once again, starting him out off speed. And another off-speed pitch this time. Got it where he wanted it and got the swing and foul ball. That must be the book for Scherzer on Kuzminoff. Early off speed and then late fastballs. Fastball just missed.
In innings 1, 2, and 3, Max no runs, 1 hit, 34 total pitches. Innings just 4 and 5, 2 runs, 3 hits, 48 total pitches.
Buried a fastball in on the hands there and just tied up Kuzminoff.
Southern California born and raised, went to Nevada collegiately. Slider broke his bat. Hugging the line. That's a foul ball.
Dan, you love a good mixer.
Oh, absolutely.
I know I do too. That's why all you singles need to come out this Friday night to Chase Field because, well, it's singles night. Mingle at the Diamond Club. Enjoy Cuervo Silver complimentary tequila tasting. Plus 2 lucky singles will be chosen to appear on the Miller Lite Diamondbacks live pregame show.
Really?
So get there early. The party begins at 5. Man, I get to go to a mixer and a tequila sampler.
Well, the good news
Ooh,
is
I better be careful.
I better
be careful.
Just got a text
I can't
message
sample too much of it.
that you are indeed going to the mixer. This text just came in.
Yeah, who's it from?
Well, from Ron Gralnick out at the mothership in Southern California.
Yes.
And he said he's inviting you
Half
to
lap.
head on out to the mixer. And the other part he wanted to share with you is all the people that are announcing the game, please don't partake in the tequila sampling contest.
Oh, you mean I'm not allowed to sample the Cuervo Silver?
Oh, certainly.
Tequila?
As soon as the game ends.
Left fielder Chase Edmonds.
Oh, okay. I
With
got
the
you.
changeup here, by the way.
Yeah, he did. It's went against pretty much everything that we were talking about with him. But you know what? He knows his arm better than we do. And ends up getting a big strikeout. That's the fastball I like right there.
You know, think about it is just, you know, you have a game to call, so
Well,
we're going to have to.
That's the Margarita Man, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Probably made with Cuervo Silver. That'd be big league.
And it is going to be a great time out there.
Boy,
Uh-oh, he's out.
better.
He's out.
Just keep it in moderation is all I need to do. Looking forward to that. Oh, man, all the single gals will be out there. Some single guys.
It'll be very social.
Looking forward to that.
2-1.
All kinds of tequila. Whew.
Well, that's for everybody but you, actually.
Oh, okay.
Just thought I'd
I got you.
kind of keep an eye on you. Guess I'll be having to go.
Every once in a while, you got to reel me in.
Bouncing ball. Tracy makes the play. Flips to Scherzer covering every once in a while. Our Geico quote. And I think it's a good one. I appreciate all the support I've been getting. And I just like to say, keep it up. Mark Reynolds.
Yeah. We got to get Mark Reynolds going national. That's what we need to get. We need to get him on some of these national shows. Get the word out because just what B.J. Upton said when Mark McClune was on. He's flying under the radar out there. You get him on some national shows.
There's voting all morning tomorrow.
Yeah,
so
we'll
get him out there. Want to go talk to him?
We don't want these Diamondbacks flying under the radar. We want them. Want everybody to know who they are.
We want 3 at the All-Star game.
Yeah.
And that includes Mark. Change up is away. 2-0 the count.
Come on, folks. Let's get him on some national shows. I've seen all the other guys on national shows. Victorino, Kemp, Guzman. Even. Yeah, Guzman. Washington Nationals.
3-0 the count.
Even Kung Fu Panda's out there banging away on the national scene.
Speaking of that, I think there's a little bit concern about the technology up in Northern California. Silicon Valley. I mean, the gifts that they all have as Venable drives out with Christian is moving. I mean, just the ability to vote over and over.
Yeah, good point.
Technology.
Joe Altobelli is going to have a talk with Will Venable.
You have to tell me that story. Going back on this date, 2004. Alex Cintron, a homer from the left side of the plate and the right side of the plate. Up here in the booth, we like to call that homering from both sides of the plate. And of course, Felipe Lopez did it on opening day, as did Tony Clark.
That's right. Oh, what a moment. Oh, Alex Cintron. What a career he had here.
Here's Justin Upton, third at bat, by the way. And there you go.
Now he's nice and mad. Let's see if that helps.
Or would a pitch, a changeup 0-2.
He's just been in the hole 0-2 all day. Rodin's really pitched him tough. Let's see if he can pick out a mistake here and get something going here in the sixth.
Got him with his slider. Justin just takes a look at the baseball and heads back to the dugout. So he is 0 for 3.
He's kind of going through it right now. He's one of those in-betweens where he's taking the strikes and swinging at the balls. That's usually going to put you in a pretty big slide.
He's going down the tunnel, by the way.
I have a feeling that bat's going to meet a fiery death.
Manager tried to slap him on the backside, encourage him as he walked by. With all due respect to the manager, he was headed to a destination. And I don't think, unfortunately, it was the vote for Mark Reynolds.
There's a good chance, if we know Justin the way we think we know Justin, is that third foul. Probably be a new bat next time up.
The 0-1. Bouncing ball out to third. We continue to vote for Mr. Reynolds. For Mark, though, been a tough day. With a little bit more on election coverage. 2009. Here's Mark McClune.
Well, I thought we had Southern California and the Angels in the back, but apparently Howie Kendrick, the second baseman for the Angels, is changing his vote. He says he has to say the Kung Fu Panda, Pablo Sandoval. On here on TV, he can definitely play. I've seen him, and every time you see him at the plate, it looks like he's going to do something. It's exciting to watch him. So looks like we have some backroom politics and some deals taking place beyond our control, because one of the Angels is changing course. So you need to go online right now and kind of get rid of Howie Kendrick's vote for Kung Fu Panda. Guys?
Thank you very much, Mark McClune. Not too concerned about that. Not too concerned about that. We appreciate it. 0-1 the count. No more reports.
No more bad news.
Are allowed on the air like that.
No, bad news.
That'll do it for that. If you're not voting for Mark Reynolds, you're not going to be heard on our air. Godin has had Arizona hitters in 0-2 counts 11 times of 22 batters. And with Montero, that number went to 12. No more bad news allowed. One for Mark. Howie Kendrick, zip it. Brought to you by our good friends with the Miller Brewing Company.
What?
Andrew Miller on the mound, Ricky Nolasco on the mound, Sean West, and who's that going on Sunday?
Josh Johnson.
He will go on Sunday against Doug Davis.
He's a good one.
Backwards, Garland, Aaron, and Yusmero Petit.
Gas T-shirt, that's what he wants.
That's an awesome sign. A big Todd fan.
Oh, boy, I'm still reeling from that update.
Not too concerned about it. Howie's scuffling, hitting just 227. I think you get asked a question by a reporter, hey, who do you like in the National League? Oh, I like the Kung Fu Panda. That was the end of it.
No, don't like him.
But for our purposes, politically, I'm fine with that, Mark Grace.
Nope, don't like it. Howie Kendrick just needs to worry about the American League. That's where he plays.
1-1 the count. A topper, and it's a foul ball. 1-2 the count. That's how you vote, right there. You vote for the guy with the best numbers. You vote for the guy who slugs the baseball, who challenges his teammates to play better. And himself. And then you vote some more. The 1-2.
Yes. Got it working again now, Max Scherzer. The Child Crisis Center is hosting back-to-back clothing drive to benefit children and teens living in shelters and foster homes. You can drop clothes, shoes, or gift cards at the Family Resource Center in Mesa, Monday through Thursday from 8:30 a.m. until 7 p.m. For more information, visit www.frecc.org. www.childcrisis.org.
That's a big league read and a good cause, Mark Grace. Well done, my friend.
That's a very good thing.
0-1 the count. My goodness. Clay Zavada warming in the pen. Mark Reynolds continuing to garner his support. Zavada endorsing him yesterday.
Jazz. Man, sure there's a little chip on his shoulder out there. I like that. Using that fastball. He is absolutely blowing some fastballs right by guys right now. He's into the hundreds with his pitch count. There's another strike. Got a chance to strike out the side here, Darren.
Well, construction crews are gathered round, and the foundation has been poured. Looking to get to 10 strikeouts. Bouncing ball, he'll take it out if he can get it. Reynolds from his knee. Vote for him, folks. What are you doing? Why aren't you voting? Diamondbacks hitters, you've got to start hitting. Max Scherzer just pitched his tail off.
Ken Phelps getting fired up for Quest D-backs Live, and a great effort today from Max Scherzer. Unfortunately, no run support right now.
Yeah, Diamondbacks with only one hit tonight. You like to think maybe that Max deserves better, and let's hope that maybe they can get something going now. And only 2 runs, still got some time.
And there's still plenty of time to vote. We want to remind the folks, and we'll have the latest updates after the game, guys. We'll send it back to you. We're going to get on the computer here and keep the votes rolling in for the Sheriff.
Continue to vote, and good stuff there. If I may, Mark Grace, I like to vote for something else, because a lot of times there, when you go in and you fill out your ballot on election day, there may be some smaller seats that you're voting on. City council, mayor, not just president of the United States, initiative, local initiatives.
Right.
I would like to vote for initiative 3, as in runs this inning.
Or 3 members of the Diamondbacks going to the All-Star game.
Oh, absolutely. I definitely vote for that.
Proposition 3.
Prop 3 sends 3 Diamondbacks to the All-Star game. It gets these boys a hit. That's the other thing it does.
And how about 3 runs would most likely sweep the series, as that's Gerardo Parra staying red hot. Yanking a base hit through the hole. Once again, getting it started. Well, this kid is on some kind of fire.
He has got in this 4-game winning streak now, including he's got 11 hits in his last 4+ games. 3, by the way, is halfway to 6, and when they get to 6, that's good news. Anytime the D-backs score 6 runs or more, Taco Bell gives away 3 free tacos.
A little work to do there.
A lot of work to do.
Like the glass half full approach, though, Darren Sutton.
All the way to the brim, between 4 and 6 the next day. Just spilled some.
Ooh, Chad Tracy had a good rip. That one's fouled straight back.
Change up, misses away, 1-1 the count. Look at that beautiful bird. It's an American kestrel. Very rare bird.
Looks like a sparrow to me.
The 1-1. Chad saying, I don't know about that high change up. Didn't like it. 1 and 2. Slices that one foul on Monday. Called upon to pinch hit. And did he ever pinch hit? One of the many splashdowns and pool shots in the history of this ballpark.
Well, that wasn't one of them, Darren. That one never got in the water.
According to the record books, that'll count as a pool shot. That'll count as a base hit into right field. Parr's chugging out front. He will head to third. Good news, Diamondbacks fans. A couple of base runners on. And now an opportunity for Chris Young.
Well, Chad Tracy going to find himself penciled in the lineup a lot more often here in the second half of the season. A healthy Chad Tracy can flat out hit. He just hits a rope by Adrian Gonzalez. Gerardo Parra never hesitating. Easily gets to third base. And just like that, the tying run on first base with back-to-back base hits by Parra and Chad Tracy.
A strikeout and a fly out to left field. Hitting 197 on the year. A high slider way out front, 0-1.
Got to find a way to get at least one of these runs in when this at-bat is over, Darren. Either by out or by base hit. Gerardo Parra needs to cross the plate.
That one is belted into right center field. Gwynn is on the move, still going. He's got a fabulous play by Tony Gwynn, but that'll play to run. It's 2-1. I mean, he covered some ground. But Chris Young gets it done.
Nice job by Chris Young. Staying back on a breaking ball. Driving it out to the big part of the park. I didn't think Gwynn was going to be able to get to this ball, but boy, he really showed some closing speed there and really made a nice grab to rob Chris Young of extra bases.
He can play some center field, Grayson.
Very good center fielder.
You've been seeing him as a young man in Milwaukee when he first came up. The hitting wasn't there in the big leagues early on, but he always did that. Continue to find a job if you can at least survive offensively and do that.
Big Tony Clark going to get an opportunity now. He's got to hit for Max Scherzer. Well, Max, once again, just threw the dog out of the ball. Great numbers, 9 punch outs. He's going to have to sit and pull for Tony Clark and the rest of the boys now. Proposition 3, Darren Sutton.
I'm voting for it.
Nice fastball to the outside corner there by Godin. Tried to go there again. Yeah, didn't get that one, did he?
No, he thought he was interested in going out there. Not a bad idea. Tony will bite on occasion.
That's also a dangerous spot to throw Tony Clark. You've got those long, big arms. And when he gets them extended, that's when he can beat you in the seats. Just missed. 3-1.
A breaking ball there. A good looking pitch. Is there to make the play.
Yeah, you hate to see a defensive swing on a 3-1 pitch. That's what happened with Tony Clark. Just kind of overcommitted and just ended up kind of flipping the ball out there instead of driving it over there. So Felipe Lopez, the last chance here in the 7th inning. Diamondbacks have clawed back here to get within a run. But Chad Tracy still stranded over there at first.
Felipe a walk, a ground out, and a fly out. A slider stays away from Godin. Pitch number 87 from the right-hander. 87 pitches as he works here in the 7th inning. Threw 100 pitches last time out against the Dodgers and was blasted. Went 5 innings, gave up 7 hits, walked 4, 6 runs, all earned, and lost 6-3. The 2-0. 3-0 the count. Stephen Drew waiting on deck. He last couple of times hasn't wanted anything to do with Lopez.
4-pitch walk in Felipe's last at bat. 3 pitches off the outside corner here in this at bat. It looks like he's just willing to take his chances with Stephen Drew, who's on deck. Yeah.
It's time for Stephen to make him pay now.
Well, and I'll tell you, he's and here's why. Stephen struck out twice and got drilled in the kneecap in his first at bat. But we're going to have a pitching change. Buddy Black's going to remove Godin. Only 90 pitches in, and with great success off Stephen Drew. I would imagine Stephen Drew very happy to see this move.
Godin is done.
Heck of a job. biggest event is Fox. Brings you every thrilling moment of the 2009 Major League Baseball All-Star Game. Coverage begins next Tuesday, live from St. Louis, Missouri at 5 p.m. only on Fox.
Will he be there?
Let's hope so. He's going to need your help, folks. Made a big surge, needs another big one.
These Diamondbacks, by the way, looking for a big surge themselves. Stephen Drew, Godin gone, Burke on, big, tall, lanky right-hander. And that one dives down and away off speed pitch. No runs allowed in his past 5 outings.
It's going to need to be a long base hit. Chad Tracy doesn't run well at second base. Good arms in the outfield. So Stephen Drew may have to. Well, extra bases will work. Give him the lead. Well, Stephen Drew chased one, bounced out in front of the plate.
There are the outfielders. The arms that may be tested. Topper, and it's a foul ball.
So now Chad Tracy can just take off when he sees the bat start to even move by Stephen Drew. He can take off. And should be able to score on any base hit with 2 strikes. You just, once you see the swing, don't even worry about contact. Just take off.
Soft away, the right-hander, 26 years old. Pitched at Duke collegiately. Signed as an undrafted free agent when he finished his career at Duke to Greg Burke, trying to pick up Chad Godin. Couple of runners on, the 2-2. Ian.
Now, both runners will get a head start here on the 3-2 count. Now you don't have to worry whether it's a soft base hit or a hard base hit. Chad Tracy's going to be off on the pitch, so he'll be able to score easily in any extra bases. Now Felipe Lopez can give these Diamondbacks the lead. Let's see if Stephen Drew can provide it.
Runners go, 3-2 pitch, outside, ball 4.
Well, here's the pitch-by-pitch sequence. Change up, miss. Change up, swing and miss. That's a breaking ball that stayed in. Back to the change-ups. Show him a fastball and then go right back to the change-up. Nice job by Stephen Drew laying off all those off-speed pitches. And now it's going to set up Justin Upton, Darren Sutton. And, well, this is where your all-star takes care of business.
We were talking about Justin earlier. This is the 4th time through the ball game.
This is where your all-stars and your MVPs, this is where they provide the big hits, the big at-bats. That's why they hit in the number 3 spot. They always seem to come up when you need them most.
Justin this year 2 for 3 with the bases loaded. He had 8 RBIs in 3 at-bats with the bases loaded. The 1-0. Breaking ball. Good one. 1-1.
Terrific pitch there from Burke. Nothing really Justin Upton can do with that one, so go ahead and let it pass and take your chances with the next couple strikes.
Reynolds waits on deck. Nowhere to put Justin Upton. Bouncing ball, easing to his left, a little flip, and the toss. Cabrera ends the inning. Upton unable to get it done. Max will not win this one. Roberts' cool play and certainly a cool customer in this ball game today. Dominating. Max going 7 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs earned, 9 strikeouts, 108 pitches.
For the Diamondbacks.
Look what the Diamondbacks have been able to lean on with Dan Heron and his 2.13, Doug Davis and his 3.15, and Max Scherzer and his 3.64. A lot of teams, even winning teams, could use starting pitching like that. Here's Clay Zavada going to work, the left-hander.
San Diego shortstop Everett Cabrera.
Clay finally decided to give up some runs last week. See there, the walks are starting to creep up, Darren. That's a lot of walks in only 19 1/3 innings. Especially late in the game, walks will kill you. So Clay's got to throw it over the plate.
Late walks tend to score, don't they?
They do. I was told that by great manager, former great player Felipe Alou. Boy, he hated those late walks. And it's been proven over the years, over the decades. Late walks tend to score.
1-1 to count.
They don't always score. They just tend to score. Nice change up there for the called strike from Zavada.
That's a changeup too. As funky as that pitch is, folks, got on the side of that one just a little bit. The 2-2. Another one. Fly ball. Tracy. And Upton give it a look. Won't be able to get there. All right, Mark Grace.
Yes, sir.
2-1.
Okay.
Hold him right here.
That is so well said.
And get some runs.
Yeah, that's going to be necessary.
Vote for Proposition 3.
And vote for Mark Reynolds. Let's see. What else can we talk about that needs to be done today? Throw up a goose egg right here, Clay Zavada.
Yeah.
And then if Mark Reynolds gets voted in, Who's throwing the party, me or you?
Well, there's been a text poll that we have been tracking all day today. I don't know if anyone would vote for the party in my house. Brought to you by Wet n Wild. I think they'd want a chicken in every pot. Or
I'm disappointed I didn't get on there. Looks like that's where we're going. Party at your house.
Justin Upton on the shoe tops is there to make the play. And all you know when you see a play like that is, as angry as he was, he didn't take his bat with him to right field. Buddy Black saying, now wait a minute. Did he trap that ball?
Let's see. Nope, that's a catch. That is a good call out there by our old friend Paul Schreiber. That's a catch. No question about it. Nicely done there by Justin.
All right. Buddy's okay with the explanation.
Just kind of makes you wonder why he went out there. We're going to have a conversation maybe with first base umpire Rob Drake. Nope, he's going to keep walking. Good left-handed pitcher from San Diego State. Bud Black. One of the smarter managers in all the game.
Tony Gwynn has Gerardo Parra easing back and to his left. And he is there to make the play for the out.
First baseman Adrian Gonzalez.
So Cabrera, now Gwynn, and now Gonzalez. I want to talk about a young man that when he's right and has the inning that he has had a lot this year, can get a team going. It's Clay Zavada, the way he'll trot out, get the 3 outs, and jog and run right off that time.
Yeah, you got to love it. This is with a breaking ball, low and away. Bats always turn left when exiting a cave.
2 runs, 4 hits, no errors for the Padres. A run on 3 hits and no errors for the Diamondbacks.
Yeah, you've been winning close games, Darren, the last 3 games, and very close games. See if they can find a way to finish this one off. Finish off a sweep. Haven't had a sweep all year long, Darren. Especially, you need something, some momentum at home.
Driven deep left to the corner. No, it's a slide, unable to get there. Gerardo Parra.
That's a good way to preserve your body. Going full speed like that, just go into a figure 4 slide, save yourself a little bit, and pull for Clay Zavada to get him on this pitch. 2-2.
He did. He got him with a changeup, and off he goes into that dugout.
He'll be a caged lion in there. insane. He doesn't stay in the dugout for long. Watch this, folks. Clay, you got to get back. Now, I'm going to come high five all my teammates. Justin Upton made a nice catch for me. Here you go. Give me some knuckles. That's infectious. I love that. I know you do too. Look at him. He's still out there pacing and romping and stomping.
Promised himself that if he had a chance to play pro ball, let alone in the big leagues, pro ball, he was going to let every moment be a fun moment. He was not going to beat himself up. He was going to do the best he could, but really enjoy himself. It is a game, right?
You play baseball. You don't work baseball.
Down ball. Quick peek at the Nova Home Loans in-game box score. All we ask you to do is disregard anybody else on there but the name Reynolds. And
really?
Vote for Mark.
Because he's hitting right now. Well, you can't disregard Chad Trace and Gerardo Parra. Max Scherzer, another terrific day.
Yeah, that's.
But vote for Mark Reynolds.
Yeah,
and he's also up.
The 2-1. Off the end of the bat is sliding. Wynn went back, now comes forward, still racing, sliding, and a fine play again. With 2 steps back on the misstep, he recovered.
Well, he can play some center field, can't he?
Yes, he can.
Once again, some closing speed to rob a Diamondback batter. That time, Mark Reynolds. We saw him go into the right center gap to rob Chris Young. Well, when you've got a guy that can fly like that, get good breaks on the ball, what a difference maker those guys can be.
Broken bat, fly ball, long run. Headley still coming. There you go. That one is down. And a single for Miguel Montero.
Didn't hit it hard, but didn't have to because he put it right in the right spot. That was actually a very good play by Chase Headley. Just to barehand this ball. If he doesn't barehand this ball, that gets by him, and that's a couple of bases. So he saves 90 feet. And the tying run is on first base with the red-hot Gerardo Parra with an opportunity.
Away, and the count 1-0. How red hot is Gerardo Parra? Well, he walked and he singled in this ball game, scored a run. In his last 4+ games, including today, he has 11 hits, hitting over 500 during that time.
Nice job of laying off another changeup. Burke throwing a lot of changeups.
Bud Black, I'm sure, would love to go to the left-hander here.
But don't you have to have a left-hander to go to one?
Yes, that's true.
Oh, okay. They don't have one.
Bullpen loaded up with righties, and I mean loaded up.
Like 9 of them.
High, 3-0 the count. Another right-hander, Mike Adams, warming in the pen.
Well, they're trying to find that bridge to Big Heath Bell, their closer, who's going to the All-Star game.
And deservedly so.
He's having a terrific year. He's a terrific kid. See if Parra can reach base.
Yeah, you'd like to do your damage before the ninth.
Yeah, Heath Bell, he doesn't give up many. ERA in the ones. Oh, we got rally caps, D-Side. That's what we like to see. These guys believe. They're not out there moping around.
Shot into right field. Miguel Montero heading to third. Long throw. Miggy is in there. Runners on first and third for the Diamondbacks with one out. Unbelievable the role that Parra was on.
And you rarely see a hitter with 2 months in the big leagues get a 3-0 green light in the bottom of the 8th inning. He gets a fastball to his liking, he yanks it. Miguel Montero saw that Venable was playing very deep, and he realized he could get first to third. Miguel Montero doing some gutsy base running there, and I love it. So the two young Venezuelans doing their thing.
Again. And the rally kept doing its thing.
So it's the Diamondbacks' turn to cook up a brew here in the bottom of the 8th inning with Chad Tracy now an opportunity. And Buddy Black headed to the mound. He's probably going to go get the left-hander.
There is none.
Oh, they don't have a left-hander in the bullpen.
Mike Adams, he'll come on. Right-hander Mike Adams. The Diamondbacks trying to tie it up, grab the lead, and avoid all-star Heath Bell. Glad to have you back at the ballpark. The situation is this. The Diamondbacks looking to tie this ball game up. Miguel Montero reached and Gerardo Parra singled right behind him. All the way to third went Montero aggressively. The young Venezuelan sluggers who have been so hot in this 4-game winning streak. Now pass the torch to Chad Tracy, who, by the way, has walked and singled a couple of times. And this is no slight to Mike Adams because he has pitched incredibly of late. But when you're a team that is struggling, 6 times this year, Heath Bell has pitched more than an inning in a ball game. As a matter of fact, Mark Grace, 3 times he has pitched 2 innings in a game. When he pitches more than an inning, his ERA is 0.87. Do you consider it?
100%. Buddy Black taking a chance. Yeah, and like you said, Adams having a terrific year. All due respect to him. Yeah. And plus, we haven't seen Heath Bell this entire series. He hasn't even, so he's plenty fresh. So, Buddy Black rolling the dice a little bit. Just a little bit, because like we said, Adams has been terrific. But also, he's not Heath Bell.
Before we propose that, I did want to take a peek, and in those 10 1/3 innings that are all made up of more than 1 inning, Heath Bell has given up 1 run.
Well, Chad Tracy an opportunity to have a big day. Anything but a double play. Right to the outside corner goes Adams.
Just on the corner, Mark Grace.
Maybe a little off.
He's seen him just once.
But this is where you use the big part of the ballpark, let the ball travel, think going the other way, use the big part of the park. Don't necessarily try to pull the ball here.
He pulls it. It's bobbled. And the Diamondbacks will tie the game. Everybody's safe.
Gonzalez, a very good fielder. Makes a couple of mistakes there. First and foremost by kicking it. And then, well, let's watch it. Here's the first error. This is double play written all over. Then he doesn't flip the ball to the pitcher. And safe as Chad Tracy. So Tracy gets on an error. And this ball game's tied. Strange play.
Yeah, you'll take it if you're the Diamondbacks. Now you get your closer and get him hot. Chad Paul starts firing the ball in the bullpen.
Now you're trying to find a way to get this next one across the board. Ooh, boy, a fastball. Maybe a nothing breaking ball right belt high. I like to call those cement mixers, Dan.
Good hitting.
Oh, I wish they were all like that. Clay Zavada's fired up.
Unbelievable. The 0-1.
Ooh, he took a fastball down the middle that time.
0-2 the count. Falling off a little bit. Running in. Wanted it away and it sailed right over the plate. Just watching.
That's Heath Bell, the closer. Maybe wondering why his name wasn't called.
That pitch rides in. Mike Adams has faced Chris Young 4 times. He has struck him out all 4.
What you're saying is Chris is due.
You bet he is due. Out. His energy, his momentum carries into the offensive side of the inning. How could it not?
Well, he's infectious. Well, awfully close. Got a breaking ball to his liking. Pulled it about 5 feet foul down the left field line.
See if he can hang in there. The 2-2.
Struck out for the 5th time in 5 opportunities off of Adams. Just a slider way down and way away. Unfortunately, Chris Young couldn't lay off of it. And Alex Romero going to get his chance against Adams here with 2 outs.
Representing the fine country of Venezuela, Miguel Montero hit. Gerardo Parra hit. Venezuelan Alex Romero digs in.
Oh, man. The symbolism that you speak with, Darren Sutton.
Outside, 1-0 the count.
Romero, an even 250 hitter coming into this at bat. Good fastball hitter. He likes to use the big part of the park. He likes to go up the middle and the other way. Lays off a good slider down and in. 2-0.
Those three, certainly Venezuelans, can deliver the ball game and the entire country for Mark Reynolds.
I would love that. Get South America on our side.
Brazil even.
Yeah, exactly.
Ecuador. The 2-0.
Peru. Easter Island.
Absolutely. Catalina Island.
Get those monuments.
Catalina
Get them
Island.
voting. Catalina Island, absolutely.
Oh, that's just California, isn't it?
Oh, forgot about that.
The 2-1.
Good pitch, a fastball, outer third. That one looked like Alex must have been looking for something else.
Chad Qualls hoping to get to work.
I think he's going to get to work.
No matter what, you
no
go
matter
for the
what.
win.
Yeah.
How about a hit here, though? Let him come in and save it up. We'll do it again. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count.
Plays the bottom. The boys looking for win number 5 in a row.
Something they haven't pulled off since April 2007. Or make it April 2008. Just felt like 2007. A full season. The 2-2. Big swing and a breaking ball up and in.
Beautiful little girl. She's fired up. Clapping her hands, stomping her feet. She probably voted a few times.
There's no doubt in my mind. She smiles, trying to make that man frown. All right, the 2-2. Look out up above that dugout. That young little cutie is.
And that was the emergency swing there. That got our friend in maroon. Just an emergency swing. As a player, you hate to do that to anybody. You hate to see it on those full tilt foul balls. Get a piece of anybody over there.
The 2-2.
Good rip and a good fastball. Fouled it back again.
Pitch at bat to this point, as you can see. Number 9 on its way. They're playing him dramatically to go the other way, and you can see why with the approach. A lot of room should he pull it in right center field. Odds are against that. Just trying to find some green grass. The 2-2. Into right center field of all places. One run is in. Romero gets it done in the Diamondbacks lead. The Venezuelan connection.
Proposición 3. Well, the Diamondbacks make Buddy Black pay for not going to his closer. Pretty good pitch there by Adams, but you can see just a battle there of Alex Romero, Clayton, his fellow countryman, Gerardo Parra. Boy, these Diamondbacks have shown a lot of grit in this series. They're not done yet here. Up 3-2, and Plays about a loving life over there in the dugout.
So Romero with an RBI, a 9-pitch at bat. We talked about that gap. We talked about the space. He threw him a slider, though, and sped up his bat.
He had a huge gap out there, as you said. That's just a good job of battling there by the youngster.
Agreed. Agreed.
Darren, now Mike Adams has missed badly with 2 straight pitches to Felipe Lopez with Stephen Drew on deck. Showing me a pattern here. There, he went to the fastball down the middle that time. We saw Chad Godin twice pitch around Stephen Drew, or I'm sorry, Felipe Lopez, or at least it looked like he was pitching around him to get to Drew. Almost looks like Adams was doing it again. Bell has
yeah, he might not work.
He's turned his back on this game. There he is. A little puzzling to me, Darren Sutton, that he wasn't called on. He's fresh.
And he has succeeded.
Yeah.
It'd be one thing if you looked it up and you saw that he had a 7 ERA when he's tried to do it. He's given
Not
up
the
1
case.
run.
Exactly. That's your all-star. That's your bread and butter guy. And all due respect to Mike Adams. But as we said before he threw his first pitch, he's had a very good year. But he's not Heath Bell. I think the Diamondbacks might try to pull some shenanigans here, Darren Sutton. Maybe send a runner, try to steal a run, or just let Felipe Lopez swing it. I think they'll just let Felipe Lopez swing it. Now they're running 3-2 with 2 outs. Romero will be off from first base.
Runners on first and third, the 3-2 with 2 outs. Felipe drives it. Deep right field. It's out of here. I officially cast my vote for Proposition 6.
You know what that means, don't you, Darren Sutton?
What is that, Marco?
It's taco time here in the desert. Oh, you can get them crunchy. You can get them soft. Just don't get them with arms. Oh, the bat flip of Felipe Lopez. He knew it. And Adams can't believe it. Buddy Black rolled the dice and went with Adams instead of his closer, Heath Bell, and it cost him dearly.
Felipe, 6 of his last 13 with runners in scoring position. Airlines. They're ready when you are. Go to southwest.com, grab your bag. It is on. The Diamondbacks unloading, a little gathering, a little dancing there. Everything's a little bit more fun when you're winning. Viva Venezuela. And certainly the 8th inning today, Miguel Montero, Venezuela. Gerardo Parra, Venezuelan. Alex Romero, of course, Venezuelan. Early discoveries of Venezuela in the 1400s. They referred to the beautiful country of Venezuela as Tierra de Gracia, which means the land of grace.
No question why they're having so much success.
So I'd share that.
Anything I can do for you guys, you just let me know. Big leaguers. Clay Zavada's still getting fired. Hey, settle down, Clay.
Oh, no.
I don't want him to. I don't ever want to settle him down.
Ryan Webb making his major league debut. Stephen Drew looks to greet him and lifts it into the seats.
Tell you what, it makes you wonder why he's waited this long to make his major league debut. That was a 97-mile-an-hour fastball right there in his very first pitch in the big leagues.
He was picked up July the 5th along with pitcher Craig Italiano for Scott Hairston. Steven into right center field, hanging up and dropping it.
There's Mike Adams. Failure hadn't seen him very much this year. As you said, Darren, he's been terrific. We'll be left wondering just why Heath Bell's name wasn't called here in the 8th inning. When he was fresh, we got an all-star game break coming up. Yeah. That'd be something else. Haven't seen that this year.
Only 2 series wins previous of this series at home all year. They won the series yesterday, obviously. Now they're looking to sweep, looking to win 5 games in a row. And you decide at home, folks, 5 games in a row since the man in the on-deck circle opened the eyes of himself when he looked in the mirror and his teammates. When he said he's deemed things that he's seeing and some of his teammates are seeing as unacceptable.
Hey, that wasn't 97, was it?
Yeah. Yeah, Mark, it was 97.
That's great.
Beautiful. That clock must be off.
Oh, that's good stuff.
So is that one.
All right. I'm ready.
Well, that kind of gives you an idea. You can see what he's doing on the on-deck circuit. He's trying to get himself mentally geared up for 97 miles an hour. And Darren, as a hitter, you know the difference between 91, 92, and 97. It's a big difference. So when you get up in the box, you know just how quick you've got to be to the ball in order to have success. Well, that was great sound right there. Mickey got a great shot for us, as he always does.
Breaking ball is away.
Freddie and audio. Great stuff. Hey, Mick.
Thank you, Mickey. Did you tell Mark that is 97?
It's crazy. 97.5.
2-2 the count. It's even harder. That's a slider and it's down. So anyway, you decide, folks. We'll leave it up to you. If that made a big difference, what happened after Friday night's game? Because the team hasn't lost since.
Draw your own conclusions. It's making him look like King Midas right now.
Oh my, Justin Upton on a slider. He drives it, but Quinn has room.
That kid catches everything out there.
Yes, he does. They all came. We know you're voting for him. They vote for him. They challenge their country to vote for him. The Venezuelan connection. Tierra de Gracia, the land of grace. Chacarón. Your score. Visit freecreditreport.com. The Braves, too much for the Cubs. The Rockies, way too much, of course, for the Nationals. Christian Guzman did not play, sitting out the vote. Pablo Sandoval, unfortunately, with a miscue.
Yep, those guys, they're done. Mark Reynolds.
Again, you have until 1 p.m. tomorrow, 1 p.m. Arizona time, Pacific time, to get all your stars aligned and vote for Mark Reynolds.
I still love that audio. Is that really 97? Yeah, it is.
We hope you're voting. We certainly hope you are. Like young Austin did yesterday, a young 11th
he was
grader.
great, wasn't he?
What a gentleman. Here's Chad Qualls clocking in, going to work.
Yeah, young Austin's phone's been blowing up as that ball's tattooed into center field by Kevin Kuzmanoff to start the ninth. Yeah, young Austin's phone been ringing off the hook, been blowing up. All kinds of female classmates been calling him up, loving his new fame. He's a big leaguer now.
Well, he's much bigger league than us, actually. I mean, he never took a breath in voting for Mark Reynolds on MLB.com until tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Now, what do you have planned for tomorrow? I mean, are you flying anywhere for 1 o'clock?
Tomorrow?
Are you heading to get out the vote somewhere around our country?
Yeah, I've already got the. I'm sorry, I've already got your plane.
You can use
gassed up. Well, guess where I'm headed, Darren?
Where's that?
I'm going to head a little bit south. I'm going to head way south.
Okay.
I'm going to Venezuela.
Are you really?
Yeah, got my passport already. I'm going to Venezuela. Land of our three young stars, Romero, Montero, Parra. And you've been helping me out with my Spanish. So I'm going to go down there and I'm going to talk those folks into voting
for Mark
Reynolds.
Oh, that is beautiful. And I will.
We need their vote.
There's no doubt. There's no doubt. I'm going to get out. We have all day to travel around. I'm going to go to Chandler. 1 and 2.
Chandler. Okay. Some wonderful folks there, too.
There is the slider. That is strike 3.
Well, that's just a beautiful slider. With some teeth right down on the back foot of Chase Hedling. Nothing he can do there but just swing right through it. And you move right on.
Here is Will Venable. 4 double plays rolled up by Qualls. Number 5 will end this ball game. Number 5 will equal number 5 with regard to wins in succession. It's been more than a year since the Diamondbacks have pulled that off. It's incredible. It's
doesn't seem possible, does it?
No. Outside. Last series sweep for Arizona. September 26th, 7th, and 8th against the Rockies at Coors Field of last year. That one is away. 3-0 the count. We have votes coming in for Mark Reynolds. Gentleman delivering Australia.
Really?
Oh, yeah, on the World Wide Web. The 3-0. Outside, he lost it. We have a gentleman who's watching the game at home. Join us on D-Backs booth on Twitter. 6:55 a.m. He said, I'm proud to deliver the MR. Proud to deliver MR, the Australian Action Faction support.
Australian Action Faction.
They're in.
Love it.
All voting for Mark Reynolds.
Love it. That's big league.
Worldwide support, Mark. We're doing all we can, pal.
Loving it.
Belted down the line. And it's foul. Banging against that wall.
Hey, you don't need anybody else reaching base here, Darren Sutton, because on deck is the tying run. You never want to bring the tying run to the plate when you got a 4-run lead. So Chad Quall's going to have to knuckle down here and make some pitches.
Felipe Lopez on your toes, ready to turn this double play here. With the team back in the dugout. Shaking hands. Outside, 1-1 the count. 70 ground ball outs this year for Qualls, 20 in the air.
He'll take any out he can get right now.
True enough. Playing him to pull. Bouncing ball. That's a slider.
Now just ate him alive. Right in on his belly button.
Looking for a double play here. Infielders are on their toes.
And my partner's really wanting a double play ball. If you can't tell.
Felipe's ready. Steven is ready. The 1-2. Bouncing ball. It won't be a double play. Instead, it's a ball game. Upton fires it to the plate.
Oh, boy. Looks like we're getting a pinch hitter.
Eliezer Alfonso. Alfonso, in his big league career, has hit 12 of 15 games against Arizona, hitting .340 against the Diamondbacks and .353 here at Chase Field. And it's his chance. Juan Gutierrez warming in the bullpen. He is also of Venezuelan descent, but we just soon not see him in the game.
I'd rather see Chad Qualls just take care of business right here, but if we have to, we'll just have Venezuela Day here at Chase Field. Nope. Want Chad Qualls to take care of business.
1 pitch, 2 outs right here.
Oh, good slider to start his day.
Oh, and 1 the count.
Ooh, he hung one there, but it was taken for strike 2.
He'll be looking to protect and attack. Put it on the ground. Get a couple of outs with 1 swing here. Put this ball game away.
Certainly Chad Qualls under a lot of pressure here.
Bases loaded. The 0-2. Bouncing ball. Foul ball.
Well, that was close to plate in 3 right there. Just foul. Really putting on a battle. He's going to have to go back to the dugout and get a new bat.
That'll slow things down a bit.
Pine tarred up nice. Takes his time, strolling back into the box.
Makes his way back over to the other side of the batter's box.
Well, now you just don't want extra innings.
The 0-2 pulls it over to the third base side. John Garland has a souvenir. He's right behind now.
Anybody over in that third base dugout is a winner today. You hope.
0-2 the count. Vote for that man, please. The 0-2. An awkward swing. That's strike 3. A slider up in the zone, but guess what? Good enough to get an out, and you don't apologize.
Yeah, the backup slider backs up, and he gets the check swing there from Alfonso. Good call there by Joe West, and Clay Zavada's happy about it. Atta baby Qualsey, he says. One more big out to go. Edgar Gonzalez. He's going to also pinch hit. And he also represents the tying run. Good slider.
Goodness. 0-1 the count. Look at it. Put 5 in the books. Win 5 in a row. Sweep a team for the first time this year. High fly ball has Chris Young over, under, out. And the Diamondbacks have won 5 games in a row. It's been more than a year. It was the early part of the season, 2008. Their first sweeps in September of last year. Since they were challenged by the man you're voting